Hi, Karen Rao Carter here. It's Feng Shui Story Time. This is where you can pick up some useful Feng Shui rituals and tips and cures based on the stories that you hear from my clients in my consultations. There is a little ritual that I want to talk about today. And it comes from many client stories because we've used this over and over and over, and it is a proven winner. And we call it the paprika cure, but it's really any red spice. So it's sort of an adaptation from a traditional feng shui ritual. And the rituals are servants of your intentions. Intentions are about 60 to 70% of the feng shui cure. You combine the physical change that you're doing along with the intention. So 60 to 7% intention, the rest the actual three-dimensional object. Boom, you've got your feng shui cure. So, like I said, this is an adaptation because the red spice we are supplying is usually like chili powder or paprika. All right, so you take any red spice, and then what you're going to do is, this is for if you're looking for new opportunities, if you feel like you've been passed over, if you feel like you should have got that promotion, but you didn't. You didn't get to sign that record deal. Just something's amiss where people aren't finding you. You're like, wait a minute, I should have gotten blah, blah, blah by now. Something's not connecting. I'm not getting the opportunities that I should, the right amount of boyfriends and girlfriends for what I'm putting out there or whatever. Just whenever you feel like, opportunities are not connecting. It's almost like here's your house and here's the plug and you're trying to plug it in, but you're not, like if you could only connect with the right people, okay? So what you do is you take that red spice, maybe under cover of night, if you're not wanting your neighbors to know you're into this ritual, you don't want them to know for other reasons. So you stand out in the street and you sprinkle your spice after you've centered yourself. And think of like little Pied Piper. Doo-doo-doo-doo. He's like, come on, everybody, follow me. That's how I want you to have that mindset. This is not just willy-nilly, you're going to sprinkle some spice. You're doing it with you've got to center yourself, get clear on what you're looking for. I'm looking for the buyer for my house. I'm looking for, whatever. Whatever you're looking for, you're like doing your little flute as you're sprinkling your spice. So stand out in the street because this is the circulation in the neighborhood going by your house. And we need it to go up this way. So you're going to start and sprinkle in the street. Now, if you know mantras or say prayers, feel free to add those along. Maybe you want to do some Om Mani Padme Hums, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, the blessing ritual. So sprinkle your spice all the way up from the street, up the curb, across the parkway, whatever, up the sidewalk, all up to your porch, open up your door and sprinkle it all the way across the threshold. So it goes, you're now plugging the cord in from the current all the way into your house. Don't stop short. Go across the threshold. Now, the story that I wanted to tell that somebody really took it to the nth degree, it was a friend of mine or a client of mine in Lisbon, and she had an interior design business that she wanted to sell. And she said, I know I can't sell this thing local. I know I need an international buyer. She bought like a big old thing of spice. She drove to the airport and she started sprinkling from the airport all the way home. Now, this is a lot of mindfulness. It took her a while to do this ritual. So she's being very consistent with her thoughts. And she's like, oh yeah, the buyer's just following my little trail all the way home or all the way to her business and across the threshold door of her the for sale interior design business. And after it was for sale forever without any nibbles, she got a buyer. So I thought that was a really great, she expanded upon the ritual and just didn't go from the street to the front door of the building, but all the way from the airport. She gave it a lot of good intention. So feel free to tweak and torque and modify some of these feng shui cures like we did with, instead of using the traditional kind of toxic spice, we're using paprika. And tell me below in the comments below what kind of results you get from your tweaks of traditional cures, so that everybody can learn from them as well. So this is about helping everybody feng shui their spaces for the right opportunities for them. Hope that's been an interesting story. Now you know about the little paprika ritual. And if you don't feel like you're plugged in with the red, like the rest of everybody else is, and you're just like, what's going on with me? Get that red spice out. Try it out. Can't hurt. Come on. And give me a comment below. Look forward to hearing from you. Feel free to go to moveitwithkaren.com and get subscribed to a free webinar. And if you need me for anything else, you can go to my website once you are at moveitwithkaren.com. And I've got lots of things to offer if you need me. So check it out and keep watching other videos and see if you can find more help there. Hope this has been helpful to help you connect with other people and get more opportunity to come your way. Take care.